Hello. Names. Hello and welcome to the Veneto Club for this late night fixture between the Boroondara Eagles taking on Alamein FC. Both sides still looking for their first win of the season. And Boroondara, after coming off a tremendous first season back in the NPL Victoria, will be looking for their first win and trying to recapture some of the magic that they had last year. Obviously some of those players that will help them are no longer with the side, but a new crop of players still with high expectations for themselves, and this Alamein FC side still trying to make their way back into the final series. The club haven't been back there since 2019 and led by their captain Sydney Allen. And looking to put in a good performance this week. They probably weren't at their best last week when they played Heidelberg, falling 2-0 down, but still got a lot of quality players in their side. And for Boroondara, losing a come-from-behind win for Preston last week, falling 2-3, so they'll be looking to just set that right. Played at the Veneto Club last week as well, but I'll go through the starting 11 for this evening's fixtures. For Boroondara, in goals, number 1, Mia Mossman, number 2, Maria Petrakis, number 3, Annalia Kopoulos, number 4, Cassie Carmen, number 5, Alan Turner, number 7, Alana Yusefsky, number 8, Venetia Lim, number 9, Gabrielle Holler, number 10, Hayley Gertz, number 11, Cicely Paraskevas, and number 12, Royshin Murphy. And for Alamein, goals, number 1, Taylor Murphy, number 3, Molly Burke, number 4, Sydney Allen, number 5, Catherine Renahan, number 7, Savannah Anastasopoulos, number 10, Ruby Walsh, number 16, Ashley Lefebvre, number 17, Emily Harbers, number 23, Rebecca Saber, number 31, Eden McEwen, and number 15, Kirsten Malloy. So, big evening of football. Two sides still looking for their first win, as I've mentioned. Promises to be a very intriguing contest between two sides. I know that Boroondara love to get on the counter, and for Alamein, they have to play it into Sydney Allen, who came second in the gold medal race last season. So, lots of quality players out there. Some new faces. This is your first time watching the NPL Victoria this season. And if it is, it's quite disappointing. Should have been there for round 1. It was very, very good. We've had some good fixtures so far. But just moments away from getting underway here at the Veneto Club. And it is Boroondara kicking it to the left of your screen. And they get us going. Leakopoulos. Gertz, back to Leakopoulos. Just going to play it. Take their time here, Boroondara. Settle into this game. And Leakopoulos, formerly of FV Emerging last season, had a really good season for them. Obviously, the side didn't get where they wanted to go, but it's always nice to see those FV Emerging players find new clubs and grow even more. Now Alamein with the ball. Renahan playing it back to the keeper and Taylor Murphy. Renahan. That's the midfield. Back to Renahan. Boroondara doing well in their defensive structure right now, making it a little bit difficult for Alamein to get out of their own defence. Into the middle into Allen. First look at Sydney Allen. Can't keep possession of the ball. Really good pressure from Boroondara early on. Renahan needs to be careful. Clears it away. A throw in for Boroondara.
Hello.
Will be Maria Pachakis to play the ball back in. Sending it into the middle. Really surrounded there, Boroondara. Falls out wide now to Murphy. Closely followed by McEwen, and it will go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, but this one is just speaking. This one is speaking there already. One is too loud. Yeah.
Maria Mossman.
The cable for the position.
Renahan sends it down the line. Leokopoulos closely followed behind. Play now played into Allen. Allen trying to play it back into the path of Sabre, but wasn't looking in the right direction. Leokopoulos playing through the midfield. Holla playing it out wide. Nicely done. Looks slightly off. Yosefsky. Still Yosefsky goes to the touchline and it's the side netting. So we'll go out for another goal kick. Actually, decision's been changed, so it will be a corner. Referee disagreed there with the Alliance woman. So the first corner of the game goes to Boroondara. See what they can do from this position. Sent high and into a dangerous area. Swinging, and there is the first goal. And it does look like it's Gabrielle Holler. That first corner, really nicely done. She snuck in behind the defence. They weren't alert, and that's an early goal for Boroondara. Nicely done by Gabrielle Holler. Second goal of the season, scored last week against Preston. Now Alamein conceded early against Heidelberg last week as well. Heidelberg a really good side. Now a chance to break here for Boroondara. Holler, once again, holding the ball up, playing it back into the path of Carmen. Gertz playing it into my teammates. And it's given away for Murphy, immediately under pressure. Now played out to Eden McEwen, closely followed by Gertz. McEwen goes to ground. Gertz still on her feet, but playing it down the line only as far as our main player. Swinging out. Petrarchus following closely behind. And that ball's played dangerously, but calmly collected in the end. McEwen. Nice one-touch football, and McEwen can keep it in play, but will go out for a goal kick. Test the ball here. Anastasopoulos here in the midfield. Playing it forward. Has to play back here. Alamein under a lot of pressure from Boroondara. You can see they want to press. Malloy. Intercepted there by Paraskevas. So now another opportunity to break forward. Holler. Back to her, playing it back to her keeper. Mossman. Leokopoulos. Out wide. Back to Leokopoulos. Just going to send it forward for Holler. Been a really big target. It's done nicely to hold it up, and that ball's fed through. And still here with Boroondara. And nicely defended by Alamein. but it will only fall as far as Murphy. Now back to Carmen. Against the middle of Hola and out wide once again. Nicely done. And a long driving shot at goal by Lim. And looked like it was a potential handball in the middle by either Lim or Allen, but play continues. Still Lim with the ball. Can't get away from Ruby Walsh, so Alamein winning possession back. Burke under pressure. And now Alamein may have a way out, but that's intercepted by Lim, but straight back to Alamein. Allen coming deep to collect the ball. Now trying to play it out for McEwen. And now it's a foot race between McEwen and Murphy. Murphy gets the right defensive position, but it will be a throw-in for Alamein here. McEwen into the middle. Nice turnaround there from Sabre, sending it across and read well by Mia Mossman. See, they want to use the width. But you don't really necessarily want Sydney Allen dropping too deep if you're Alamein. Scored 13 goals for them in 20 games last season. Such a prolific player. And as I did mention, second in the gold medal race. Fell only to Correa Aquino, Boroondara's star striker last season. 31 goals. Now playing for Melbourne Victory in the Liberty A-League. Ball played forward. Has to be controlled. Out to Burke. Burke playing through Sydney Allen, and Mossman read it really well. Got off her line quickly. And that is the threat of Sydney Allen. Got to watch those runs, but Mia Mossman came off her line at the right time. Leakopoulos. Saying it out wide to Carmen. Got Murphy down the line, plays it to her, but that ball has gone out of play. That's McEwen, but that was not the best pass. And cleaned up by Ruby Walsh. Malloy back to the keeper, and now Ranahan. McEwen making that run forward, and that's where the ball's going to go, but easily dealt with. Leakopoulos just going to send it forward. Collected by Yosefsky. Back to Yosefsky. It's done well. Such a small player. Really good movement. And a nice flick on forward, and now a chance for Alamein, but that pass is not what it needed to be. Gertz leaving it for Mossman. Gertz. And nicely done with the pressing there by Rebecca Sabre. Sabre got the better line. Still Sabre, able to keep it in play. Now Allen, Sydney Allen, cross goal. But blocked away by Boroondara defence, but just spent a little bit too much time on the ball. Needed to be quicker in their decision making. And it will be a corner here for Alamein. So it will be Sydney Allen to send it in. Got the likes of McEwen in the box. Good target. High ball into a dangerous area. Able to bounce in the box. Needs to be cleared away by Boroondara. Forced to Alamein. Still out here. Lefebvre sending it back across to Allen. Still Sydney Allen. Nicely done. Back to Allen. Continuing her run, Sydney Allen got a little bit of space, but just got her feet tangled at the wrong time. So it will be Ruby Walsh to try and reset. Blocked by Murphy. Renahan to McEwen. Still McEwen. Back to Renahan. Finding spot in the middle and intercepted by Carmen. Back to Murphy. Still Carmen continues to run. Holler sending it wide and only managing it to keep it in the middle of the park, but persists with the play. Turner. Still Ellen Turner continuing that run forward. Tried to slip it through for Roshan Murphy and not able to do so. Sabre. Playing it down. Ball played out to Lefebvre. Back into the middle for Burke. Under pressure here, Alamein. You've just missed it. It was an early goal from Gabrielle Holler, the American, from the first corner of the game. So it is Boroondara 1-0 up at the moment. Jarkus. Ball not dealt with by either side just yet. Finally able to be brought down by Walsh. Malloy. Renahan. Just going to send it wide. Finds a teammate. Sabre. She stopped, closely followed, and now that pass through to Allen. Just couldn't get it under control. Allen. Playing it to Sabre. Looking for Allen to continue the run, but halted. Still Sabre. Really strong play by the forward. Murphy. Nicely done to beat McEwen, but help came Walsh. Just not able to find Anastasiopoulos. Alright, with the head up. Allen. Closely followed by Lim. And will be going for Boroondara on the far side. Yashevsky. Still Yashevsky. Closely followed. Has to hold her run. Looking for teammates in support. Still Yashevsky. Going to send a cross in, but cleared away. Now opportunity for Alamein to go the other way. Into the middle of the park for Harbus. Able to stop and turn. Burke forcing it back. Renahan. Sabre. Tried to feed it through for Allen. That pass is a little bit short. Turner now. And just taken away by Burke. Walsh playing it wide, but nicely defended by Boroondara. Holler ran into traffic. And Alamein do come away with the ball. Really back and forth game early on in this contest. Allen. Lynn closely chasing. Sabre. Into the middle. Burke. Heavy touch. Made it work by Anastasiopoulos. And Lynn's just going to send as far as possible. Holler. Comfortably pushed off the ball. Now out wide for McEwen, and it will go out of play. Carmen just tried to clear it as far as possible, but came off some legs, so it will be another throw in for Boroondara. Down the line, McEwen able to intercept, but Holler. Now Turner. Leokopoulos just going to send it long and ask Yasevsky to chase. She does. Good cross into the box. Holler with the follow-up run and just wide of goal. But really nice play. Started at the back with Leokopoulos playing it out wide and a beautiful cross into the box. Holler just couldn't put it on target, but really nicely done by Boroondara. Hand. Carmen gets a boot to it. Holler, nicely played into the path of Turner. Tried to feed it through for Yasevsky, but pass just didn't have the right weight to it. Turner, once again, but closely followed by Walsh. Lim. Toss in. Cleared away by Malloy. But it had gone out just before that. Alamein's side is relatively the same from last season. Only a few ins. With the likes of Taylor Murphy coming in from Ringwood City. We've got Ruby Walsh coming from Melbourne Uni, as well as Kirsten Malloy, but also the same side last season that finished with 8 wins, 7 draws and 5 losses. That ball played forward for Sabre. Cleared away by Leokopoulos. Leokopoulos, heavy touch, so Sabre with the long range effort and deflected, so it ends up being a really easy collect for Mia Mossman. The ball is allowed to bounce. Holler. Now playing out wide for Murphy. Able to bring it down. Murphy going to the byline and good tackle in the end by Eden McEwen. So will be a corner for Boroondara. So Lim with this delivery. Can they get a repeat of the first goal? To the near post and not the best corner, so chance to break forward, but really good defensive work by Boroondara. Lim able to keep it in play. Harmon not able to keep that one in play, so will now be an Alamein throw-in. Gabriel Holler already with 2 goals this season. Scored last week against Preston and now opening goal of this contest, but coming in to replace Carrera Aquino. Big shoes to fill, but on a really good path so far, scoring in the first 2 games of the season, and much like Aquino, good at holding the ball up and feeding it through. Just a weird thing to say considering she did score 31 goals last season, but the ability to hold up play and get teammates involved was something that was really made Boroondara, particularly at the early part of the season, such a fun watch and really good. Headed forward for Murphy. Slightly overran. Malloy. Sabre, closely followed by Leokopoulos, and a really good tackle from the young defender. Turner tried to quickly play it forward for Holler, not able to do so. Lefebvre sending it into the middle for Harbus. And it will only go as far as Petrakis, who just sends it down the line. Ferb with the long throw. Petrakis not able to get the first contact. But halfway through this first 45, been really back and forth, but the majority of it, I think Boroondara have been the more threatening side going forward. Probably deserved their lead as that shot. This fizzes the hands of Mia Mossman. They have gone forward. They've looked really dangerous, Boroondara, and been good defensively for the most part. Haven't allowed too many opportunities for Alamein. Leokopoulos on ball forward for Hollow, who just sends it forward for Yasevsky, who's done really nicely to bring it down. Still Yasevsky. And a good strike, a goal, but only gets the side netting. Some of the passing from Leokopoulos from the centre of defence has been really good. That's what made her impressive at FV emerging last season. Times a centre back, at times a full back. But a good young player has spent time as a train-on with Melbourne Victory in the past. Burke to Lefebvre. Allen, closely followed by Lim. And we'll go out for a throw-in. Couldn't get the flick on there, Ellen Turner. Ball still in play. And that ball right near where the substitutes are warming up. I believe it's those Alamein substitutes who are the closest by. Burke able to turn, playing it forward for Sabre. Closely followed by Petrakis. Back out wide, and Petrakis is in the right place to clear it out of play. Renahan. It's the middle of the park. Back to Renahan. Looking for the pass down the line. Sabre. Looking for his teammates in support. Forced back to Renahan. And that pass from Renahan straight out of play, so given cheaply back to Boroondara. Carmen, a long throw down the line. It's the path of Holler. She's done nicely. Well, still Holler on a good back heel there to Murphy. And that pass from Murphy just slightly off target and allowed Alamein to win it back. Renahan. Allen. Closely followed by Lim. It's now nicely done by Sydney Allen to get away. And McEwen didn't continue with the run. And Sydney Allen letting McEwen know need to continue. Leakopoulos. Back to Leakopoulos. And Pachakis. And it will stay down this side with Alamein. And not a well-worked throw in there. Don't think that was the original plan from Boroondara. Lefebvre with the throw in. Back to Lefebvre. Still Lefebvre able to make her way inside, but nicely defended by Lim. Can't get the pass to follow up the good defensive effort. Allen. Out wide. Sabre. Sending it in. And there is Malloy. And calmly into the hands of Mossman. Holler, able to turn but not able to go. Nicely won back in the midfield. McEwen able to beat Murphy. And Murphy able to get back in time defensively. McEwen. Sabre. Able to turn, but not able to get the pass off. Burke. Walsh. Has to retreat. Closely followed. Walsh needs to make a decision. Finally does. Trying to coordinate the press here, Boroondara, but never really got started. Renahan. Allen calling for the ball. Renahan ignores. And straight to the head of Carmen, who plays it forward for Holler. Did look like a handball from McEwen, but the referee didn't see it, so it will be just a throw-in. Carmen, once again, going for Holler. Able to do well and get on the inside. Playing it out to Lim, and Holler was fouled, and it will be a set-piece opportunity. Pretty straight on, but relatively far out, so you'd imagine Boroondara would want to set up a player for a better chance at goal, either with the header or with the boot. And it will be Ocean Murphy standing over the ball. And Leakopoulos is also there. We've seen some of her deliveries so far in this game. Murphy goes straight for goal and straight into the breadbasket of Taylor Murphy. Don't know if that was the most high percentage chance they really had. It was certainly ambitious. Harbus. Malloy. Now Malloy able to stretch her legs and go for a run. Sabre. Closed out here. The run continues from Anastasiopoulos. But forced back to Malloy. And Holler trying to hold it up and get some teammates, and looked like she had fouled in the process. So here's to Malloy. There's a free for her side. Renahan tries to tee it up for a teammate. Forced to Sabre at the back. Still ball in the box, and he will go out for a corner now for Alamein. Just over 10 minutes to go of regulation time in the first half, and then see what the referee will add on. Wouldn't imagine it'd be too much. Allen, once again with the delivery. High ball into a dangerous area. Headed away by Holler. Back out to Allen. Sends it back in. Holler once again with the header. He would have just let it bounce, and Alamein win it back. Brought down. Still Alamein with a chance here. And finally, Leakopoulos looked like she was away, and referees called it back for a free kick on the edge of the box. So, you'd imagine it would be Sydney Allen to send this delivery in. Trying to make sure the wall is far back enough. So you would give Sydney Allen a chance of at least getting this on target. And it will be her to take this free kick. Allen with the strike on goal and hits the crossbar, needs to be cleared away, and there is Leakopoulos with the follow-up effort. But Sydney Allen got it on target, and Mossman had to stretch for it, and then Leakopoulos, who wasn't in the initial wall, just put a boot to it and cleared it away off the line. Allen once again, fizzing ball. And once again it will go out. Actually it stayed in. Back to Allen. Still Sydney Allen, closely followed by Carmen. Still Allen, and Carmen gets it back, but only as far as the Alamein defence, so they can reset if they like, and that's a wasted opportunity. Overly ambitious from Kirsten Malloy. Would have been better off to play it to a teammate as that ball's played out wide for Murphy, but McEwen's not back defensively. Malloy. Burke. Tried to play it through for Sabre, who's still chasing after it, but Mossman got there first, and Sabre applauds the thinking. Shevsky. McEwen, heavy touch, but we'll find Allen, who's closely followed once again by Lim. Looks like that is an offensive objective from Venetia Lim. She's been following Sydney Allen wherever she goes, and was offside anyway in that passage of play. Leokopoulos. Fizzing ball forward for Holler. Really impressive with that all evening. Holler sending it across. Not able to be brought down, but just narrowly offside. Once again, a pass from Leokopoulos to Holler, who holds it up really well and gets that overlapping run. And close on a few occasions, Boroondara of doubling their lead. That ball, Sabre able to bring it down. Accidental nutmeg there in the middle of the park. Renahan fakes the pass, but now plays it to Malloy. Sabre closely followed and won back by Boroondara. Holler beaten out by Renahan. Sent forward once again by Gertz. And off her line quickly was Taylor Murphy to collect it before any chance of Alana Yusevsky assisting that ball. We've seen her do that a few times. Alana Yusevsky. Allen. Once again followed by Lim and fouling her in the process. Going to be a very frustrating evening for Sydney Allen. She's going to be that closely followed by Venetia Lim. High ball forward, Sabre able to bring it down. Can't get the angle, cleared away, but it will be a free kick. Once again on the edge of the box. In the last few minutes, Alamein have certainly had more opportunities than they did in the opening stages of this first half. Sydney Allen was able to put it on target in the previous free kick. Can she do one better and get it in the back of the net? This one might be an even better angle. Last one was relatively straight on. So Sydney Allen over the ball once again. Allen able to get it on target and knocked over the bar by Mia Mossman. And Sydney Allen is certainly getting closer, and that is a warning sign for Boroondara. Can't be giving away free kick opportunities that close to the edge of the box. A fantastic save in response to that free kick by Mia Mossman. Had to react quickly, knocked it over the crossbar. Allen. Good corner once again, but Holler sending it out, so will be another repeat effort from Alamein. Gabrielle Holler not only threat in her own goal box, but her own penalty box, but also defensively. Allen, this one driving through and headed once again by Gabrielle Holler. She's absolutely everywhere. Not giving any chance for an Alamein player to get ahead to it, to put it goalwards. It'll be Sydney Allen from the opposite side this time. Can they get a reward for these repeated efforts, Alamein? Allen, this one to the near post, and it makes its way through. Mia Mossman was in the right position to collect. Leokopoulos. Bring it out to Petrakis. Back to Leokopoulos. Switches sides and goes to Carmen. Kurtz not able to beat the midfield of Alamein. Harbus can't feed it through. Carmen able to collect. Kurtz. Lefebvre. Under pressure they are by Paraskevas. Into the midfield. Lefebvre goes, switching it out to McEwen. One-on-one with Carmen. Still McEwen. Making her way closer to goal, and that attempt was well wide. Kurtz. That's the path of Paraskevas, but wasn't probably the right pass. Headed forward. And nicely done to keep it in play there by Harbus. Crossing it in, and there was no teammates coming into the box at the right time. So not too long left in this opening 45. A lot of pressure being mounted by Alamein in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Can they get a reward before half-time? It is currently Boroondara with a one-goal lead, courtesy of Gabrielle Holler. But now, Yosefsky breaking forward here for Boroondara. Got Holler in the middle. Holler reads it well, shorter to collect it. Holler with the shot from outside the box. And watched out, so it will be a corner for Boroondara. Lim to send it in. High, deep ball, headed away. And Burke just to ensure it. And a long-range effort into the box, but Murphy was alert to it. Want to break out quickly here, Alamein. Lefebvre. Renahan. To Malloy. Turn to Sabre. But one back. Lefebvre. Malloy. Into the midfield they go. Alamein trying to find the key to unlock this Boroondara defence. Renahan back to Malloy. Have to reset once again. Carmen heads it away. That's the path of Turner. And that is all for the first 45. No additional time needed. Really entertaining back and forth. 45 minutes. Boroondara got the early goal, courtesy of Gabrielle Holler. But Alamein certainly building in the latter part of the first 45 minutes. But all to play for still in the second half. Both teams still searching for their first win of the season. And I'll be back after this halftime break.
Yep.
Hello and welcome back to the Veneto Club for the second half between the Boroondara Eagles and Alamein. It is currently Boroondara up 1-0 courtesy of a goal in the first 4 minutes by Gabrielle Holler. That separates the two sides. But if the previous games will be any indicator, you should expect some goals in the second half. Last season, the first fixture between these two sides saw Boroondara comfortably 3-0, and then in the second meeting, Alamein drew 3-3. Sydney Allen scored 2 on that day, and it is Alamein who has to make the comeback in this game. Score their first goal of the season, still yet to find the back of the net. This ball's played forward. Wide from Killen. Renahan. Under pressure by Holler. Sydney Allen able to turn away from Lynn. One of the first times this evening. Slipping that pass through to Sabre, but defensively well covered by Coleman. Tussle on the far side. And they're able to come away with the ball. Still Alamein here. And Leopopoulos. Once again, as we've seen her do throughout this entire game. Really good defensively. Allen. Closely followed by Lim once again. Moves inside, back outside. Now slipping that pass through. Ball played across, but blocked. And it will be the first corner of the second half, and it will go to Alamein. It will be Sydney Allen. Send this ball in once again. High ball. Once again, Gabrielle Holler very closely. Right. Long range effort, but blocked away. Down the line to Allen, and only as far as Turner. Holler done well to hold the ball, and she was fouled there by Catherine Renahan. Was initially over the ball, but it looks like it'll be Gertz to play the ball forward. High ball, and nicely done into the path of Holler. Slightly overran and had to come back to collect it. Still Holler, closely followed by Walsh. Now out wide. And he couldn't get that pass past, so it will be a throw in. Done. Bring that pass to Lynn, but it was just a little bit too much on it for her to immediately go. Yusevski now to use all the tricks in her book. We'll go out for a throw-in. Yusevski played with Box Hill last season. Made the move in the off-season. Allen. Where is Lynn? Not too far away. Allen. Looking for an outlet pass. Sydney Allen makes her way inside the pass into the middle. Maybe nicely worked, but Leopopoulos once again reading the game really well, the youngster. it back by Lefebvre. Headed forward. Next to be Redwell. Leakopoulos just getting in between Sabre and the goalkeeper, Liam Mossman. Ball forward, but straight to Ashley Lefebvre, and it will go out. Charkis, the cheer squad. Charkis just booting it forward, and Murphy very quickly, but couldn't get there first. Holler bringing it down. Heavy touch, and they have the advantage in the middle to Walsh. Charkis. To keep it in play. Leakopoulos against Sabre. Lim. To boot to it, sends it back the other way. Third, the long throw down the line. Sabre. Closely followed by Petrarchus. Switches it to the opposite side. Goes back to Renahan. And third calling for it. Renahan ignores. And he's driving forward, and Harmon had the play nicely. Now out to Walsh. Turning out, and Ruby Walsh finally finds a teammate. Sends it back into the path of Sabre. Able to bring it down, nicely done by Sabre. Lefebvre continue the run on the outside. And able to find the pass there, to Malloy. Malloy tried to feed it through for Sydney Allen, and Lynn very lucky that deflection didn't go into the path of Sydney Allen. Now Smith sending it long into the path of Holler, who's done particularly well. Now playing it out wide to Murphy. He's able to keep it in play, and winner side a corner. Really nicely won. And Shane Murphy. John Kurios will be hoping the side can extend the lead in the second half and really put all the pressure on Alamein. Lim, high ball, forced to the back, Leakopoulos. And Stevens able to send it back inside. Lefebvre won't get there first, and Lisevsky will just watch it go out of play.
Not too much.
Marcus. Stevens walked down well, but couldn't get it past Burke. Holler. Very good look, a little iffy. Holler working away to touchline. Still Holler. Finally able to get the cross in, but there was no purple shirts in the box to meet it, and mistimed by Anastasiopoulos. Lynn. Gertz. Now, that ball deep into penalty area, but he was never finding a teammate. High ball forward. Did well by Gertz. Sabre. Now wide. What can they do here, Alamein? Closely followed by Carmen. Carmen couldn't get that tackle sent across and headed away just in time by Petrakis. Finally able to clear it. The other path for Paraskevas, but it may just come back. Long range effort and safely collected by Mossman, and really Walsh getting a shot on target, but couldn't find it. The ball either side of the Mossman. And Populous, long ball forward once again, aiming for Hola. She's not able to keep it in this time. Allen able to beat him in. Right to feed it through for Sabre, deflected backwards. And one back by Paraskevas. He feeds it through for Hola. Hola saw Murphy off her line and went first time, but was always off balance. Enjoy counter fast-paced movements as that ball nicely fed through for Carmen, who's got a world of space up ahead. Just needs to find the right delivery into the box. Carmen cuts it back inside, and that pass not weighted correctly. Couldn't find Paraskevas, who was in the middle of the box. Hola. Sent off the ball and Ruby Walsh giving a free kick away. Set up teammate, likes of Hola for Paraskevas. Gertz goes straight at goal. To move to the side and collect the ball, but not able to find a quick outlet. High looking ball into the middle of the park. Murphy just nudged off the ball and won by McEwen. Renahan. McEwen in a little pocket of space. Getting it out wide. Harbis. Still Harbis. Nicely done. Able to get the cross. But only as far as Gertz. To reset here, Alamein. They want to continue this pressure, but once again, the defensive structure of Boroondara has been good for the most part of this game. That late push in the first half was probably Alamein's best run of pressure in this contest. Sydney Allen, 2 shots on target. One cleared off the line by Annalia Populous, and then one sent over the crossbar by Mia Mossman. Didn't capitalise on those opportunities. Will they get them at the end of the contest? But given away cheaply in the defensive area. Boroondara, but will go out for a corner. to Allen. He sends it back in. Smith. He's going to get there before Alamein shirt at the far post. Over the head of Holler. Burke. Allen. Lim. Nicely done to win the ball back in the middle of the park. Playing out to Murphy. Went with the inside. Probably should have gone with the outside. On the third. Now the other way. Saber. Playing it out to Anastasiopoulos. Into the middle. Seeing it across, but Carmen able to intercept the pass. Murphy. Closely followed by McEwen. Just going to play forward and just use her pace. McEwen did well, but took a heavy fall on the artificial turf. Second at the vent. Last week, Boroondara playing here against Preston. Imagine it would have been the funnest place to play, particularly on AstroTurf. A very warm day in Victoria. Holler. Allen. Saber. Allen. Still Allen under pressure by Walsh. Well played back into the path of Taylor Murphy. Malloy. Sending it long into the path of Sydney Allen. Able to bring it down. Still Sydney Allen. Ball knocks back into the path of Malloy. So really an advantage for Boroondara. To Saber. Heavy touch from Saber. Got into a little bit of trouble, able to get away. Still Saber here, able to turn back. Once again, has to stop. Sending it across to Sydney Allen. And now Holler doing some defensive work. Anastasiopoulos with the strike. Not cleared away just yet. And Yusevsky puts a boot to it and just goes it as far as possible. But it will come back once again. A heavy touch from not what they needed there, Alamein. They were doing a little bit of sustained pressure and the pass just releases. Taking the release valve. Sending it on. Defensive line. Walsh, knocking it out of play. Petrakis. Walsh able to intercept. Yusevsky. To it again. Holler. Sending it across into the middle, but not able to get ahead to it, Ellen Turner. So coming the other way. Burke. Turner did well to get back inside defensively, and Carmen just going to dangerous ball across the penalty area. Turner taken away by Harvest. Renahan. Once again into the hands of Moshman. It's happened a few times here for Alamein in the second half. They've been building something and then just some heavy pass forward has allowed Boroondara to reset. Malloy. Yusevsky. Paraskevas. Still Paraskevas. Straight into McEwen. And good switch of the play out to Anastasiopoulos. Closely followed by Petrakis, and just a rushed attempt in the end. Needed to do a little bit better, but was very closely followed by Petrakis. Murphy. Can send it back to Cooper. The other side really right now able to just keep sustained possession. Really back and forth this contest. Goalkeepers getting a lot of touches. Down the line, but blocks by Carmen. So we'll see the first substitution of this contest. And we'll give the Alamein. Looks like we'll see for Boroondara as well, but it will have to be. I don't know if it's going to happen in this particular window. The board definitely did go up for that, so we'll just get confirmation of who's going on and off. And that's it. So, for Alamein, it looks like Savannah Anastasopoulos is going off, as well as Emily Harvest for Danielle Buchetta and Eugene Moore. And then for Boroondara, I say Maria Petrakis, Sisley going off, but I'll come back to that as Alamein make their way forward. Especially clearing away the danger. So will be Zoe Bennett who's come on, as well as Madison Gangoro. Saber. Knocked away. Allen. Still working incredibly hard. Burke. Needs to feed it through for Saber. Really close now. Alamein needs to be more decisive and just didn't work out. It's the part for Saber, who just takes a strike at it. Just spun around and hit the goal. Before him, he would have reminded me of a Sarah goal. And the Arsenal legend, every single time someone said. Mostly followed by McKean, but it will get some ground here for Boroondara. Pull up. Forward into the path of Saber, but everybody overran that one. Leopolis. Tried to feed it through from Cessny. Nicely done, but Cessny this time couldn't get the right touch. Murphy sending it long. Looked like Haley Gertz certainly came through the back. The main player, so a rightly awarded free kick. Headed forward. Needs to be alert here, Bennett. First touch of the game. On the line, it's the path of Turner. And Bennett to centre long for Holler. I send it past Malloy. There will be a throw in once again.
walking there. Thank you.
Walsh.
Thank you very much.
Straight into Boroondara. Murphy. Taking the outside line. Harmon. Under control. Slips past it. Saber. Also followed by Van Doren. Just knocked off the ball. Saber. Burke. Malloy. Allen. All poked away by Lim. Still Sydney Allen once again from the third on the outside. It does look like we're just going to have a momentary break in play as there is a player down on the far side, and it is captain of Boroondara Eagles, Hayley Gertz, on the far side. So, just checking on it to see if plate. It's not the captain's armband, but Noah. Lynn. In the middle, Lynn goes. Murphy. Still Murphy and defensive work by Ruby Walsh. Just under 20 minutes left in this contest. Can Alamein find a goal? Still yet to find one so far this season. And can Boroondara get their first win of the season? Push back. Alan Turner. Saber. Try to pass through for charging Sydney Allen. Turner. Switching it on the third. Read it well. Turner able to win that ball back. Holler. Heavy touch and takes the advantage of the third in the end. Murphy. Only as far as opposite Murphy. To the deflection, so it will be corner awarded to Boroondara. High ball needs to be cleared away. Only as far as Holler. Still Holler and good defensive work by Ashley Lefebvre. Allen able to turn Sydney Allen, but really good defensive work from Joey Bennett. But he's pulling it back 4-3, calling it for tug of the shirt. Malloy, ball to the far post. Burke. Now out for McEwen. High looping ball. Allen now. Has to hold off a few there, Sydney Allen. She's done really well. Tried to chip it over Zoe Bennett. I don't know if that was the most high percentage chance. Zoe Bennett's one of the taller players out there. Yasevsky hugging the line. Still Yasevsky's done really well to hold off Ashley LeFleur. Now Holler back to Yasevsky. Really nice one-touch play here, but can't find that follow-up pass. Van Doren. Let's Carmen. Murphy. Still Murphy trying to get a better angle. Nicely defended by McEwen, so goal kick. Can't find that pass to Burke. Bennett. To Holler. Just allowed to pull off, and Yasevsky sliced at the ball, so goal kick. Malloy trying to break the line. Still Malloy. Back to Malloy. Nicely done here by Alamein. That ball, Carmen needs to be alert. Yes. And she's gone offside. And you can't allow that if you are Boroondara. Just can't allow Mr. Malloy just to have a free run from defence into the midfield and create. Need to put some defensive pressure. Trying to do it left side. Does find Holler. Malloy right behind her. Holler just first touch out to her advantage in the end, so allowed Malloy to get a boot to the ball. Come in! Bennett. I need someone to show for the ball.
Deadline!
Just sends it down the line. Malloy gets ahead to it, but straight to Yasevsky, and will be kept in play. Probably would have been better off to let it go out the corner, but it will be a goal kick. Now Sydney Allen. Only one goal separates these two sides, and if there's any player on the pitch who can tie this game up, it's certainly Sydney Allen. And that ball given cheaply back. No free kick awarded this time. Play continues. Bennett finds Holler. Plays it forward to Yasevsky. Up against Malloy. Still Yasevsky. A good challenge. Good challenge by Malloy. 50-50. Sabre. Just bowls over here. So free kick awarded. Coppola's just asking Sabre going to be forced to move back. From Acropolis can't find Murphy, doesn't have the depth. Ball, Ref continues play. Bennett. Full touch, now out to Giamora. Up against Leakopoulos. Giamora. Leakopoulos has done well to block the path, but had no support. Now Lefebvre on the outside, sends the cross in. Sabre, able to turn, can't find the angle. Sabre on goal, just wide. You've got to wonder, where is the support from Yasewski for Leakopoulos? Wow, Lefebvre just to continue to run and get the cross in. Carmen, under pressure from McEwen. He's won the ball back. Cleared long by Van Doren. Just a little bit overly eager. So, just under 10 minutes left in this contest. It is Boroondara with the slim lead here at the Veneto Club. Courtesy of a very early goal. 4 minutes into this contest by the American Gabrielle Holler. Had a few chances at the end of the first half. Alamein, courtesy of Sydney Allen, couldn't get that into the back of the net, but still plenty of time to level this game up or even get the free post. That ball's forced back to Sabre. And to the deflection, so it will be a corner. And it will be substitution here for Alamein. We're going to see Evie McEwen head to the bench and Erin Prince make her way on. So, what can they do here, Alamein? Can they score from this corner? Sydney Allen's deliveries for the most part have been really good, but just headed away. And driving that ball in. And head to it in the box, but it looks like Sydney Allen's been brought down, and it is a penalty. It was a lunging challenge and probably rightly awarded, but very unfortunate and a little bit overly eager. So now, Sydney Allen from the spot. Can she tie this game up? Boroondara have been ahead for so much of this game. Much like the game against Preston last week. She's able to come back. All up to Mia Mossman. Can she stop Sydney Allen? Can Sydney Allen score Alamein's first goal of the season? And going off the post! And now it deflected. The ball in the box still. And Mossman comes away with it. Sydney Allen from the spot. Not able to slot it in. You would not have imagined that. Such a prolific goal scorer. 13 goals last season. You would have imagined that she would have slotted that in calmly, but off the post. So Alamein steal the goal down, and Boroondara a sigh of relief. Maybe they can get their first 3 points. Acropolis team to lift. Can Alamein get over that disappointing result and force another attempt on goal? Burke. Van Doren. Van Doren. Malloy forced to go back to her keeper. Sydney Allen's had a few chances in this game. Those set-piece opportunities have certainly been those that she's really created from her quality, but good defensive work from Boroondara. Acropolis off the line, and Mossman over the crossbar, but from the spot. Is that what you'd imagine? to get the ball at her feet. Lim, knocking it forward. Now, chance to break forward. Sabre, this is taking way too long. Needed to be quicker and play it to Allen. He's playing it, just going past her. The third, sending it to the other side for Renahan. Renahan just going to send it down the line, but goes straight back to her. Renahan, Lim gets ahead to it. Back to Lim. Holla. Gertz is just going to send it through for Yasevsky. And there is Yasevsky with her pace. One-on-one with the keeper. Yasevsky. Good goalkeeping. Lara Yasevsky just couldn't slot it past Taylor Murphy, who was good off that line. And this game is certainly at an upper level in the last few minutes. You would have thought, Yasevsky would have been able to get a pass. Not able to do so. Certainly will seal the game. Burke. Mora. Not able to feed it back to Burke. Mora able to keep it in play. Leokopoulos. Closely followed by Sabre. Leokopoulos knocks it to touch. The third to Sabre. Leokopoulos just blocked the path of those two Alamein players, so go out once again for another throw-in. I wonder how much additional time will be added to this game. Not too much. Mora just wasn't able to divert that header, so it goes out for a goal kick, so goal kick. And imagine Boroondara will now start to just take as much time off the clock as possible, slow the pace of this game down. This is a time where you need to be defensively sharp. Shot ball and need it to be a little bit deeper, but just work out. Far, but it is going to be Alamein. To come back once again, Burke. Nicely done, a nice ball through, really good run. Oh, slightly early. Held their line well, Boroondara. They've done that on a few occasions this evening. Set that offside trap, but they've just gone slightly early. Sending it long, but really work to it. Murphy, haven't seen him much in the last few minutes. Taking some time off the clock. Long ball forward into the path of Holler, goal scorer. All that separates these two sides. They made a goal in the first half. Mora, Murphy, Sabre, closely followed by Bennett. Sabre comes away with the ball. Burtz, now Sydney Allen, nice turn. The ball, throwing it out to Renahan. Sends it in to the path of Sabre, who does get ahead to it. Guillemora, still Guillemora. And that's denied, but straight into the hands of Mossman. Just getting ready to put the board up. How long left in this contest? Guillemora wide, ignores her, switches to the other side, and intercepted by Murphy. Leokopoulos just puts a boot to it and sends it as far away as possible. on. 3 minutes for Alamein to level this game up. And 3 minutes for Boroondara to hold on and score their first 3 points of the season. Safety first. And it's gone out for another corner. What can Alamein do? Can Sydney Allen find the head of a teammate? They've done relatively well, Boroondara, to defend against his opportunities. Allen, high ball. Gets ahead to it there and does hit the crossbar. Still wobbling around. Follow-up effort. Follow-up effort from what looks to be Kirsten Malloy just over the crossbar. They're so close to levelling this game up. It does look like we're going to have another substitution from Boroondara at the next stop of play. Emergence. Defensive run and as much time wasting as possible. Leave the time wasting. Out wide now. Pepita. We'll go out for a goal kick. So it is going to be a substitution for Boroondara. And it's the last we've seen of Michelle Murphy. And Stephanie Kelly coming on. Oh, it is an attacking change, so that probably more so falls in the category of just a little bit of time. Stephanie Kelly, one of those new signings for Boroondara in the off-season. Tahola unable to feed it through for Yasevsky. Now the follow-up effort. Yasevsky did look like she stayed offside. Yasevsky able to regain possession. Still Yasevsky. Now out wide to new introduce Kelly. Still Kelly. And does on the side. The corner, no, disagree, so it'll be a goal kick. And they just took a secondary deflection of February. Malloy needs to be quick here, Alamein. Nicely done by Holla. They'll waste some more time in this contest. Holla. Still Holla. Closely followed by Burke. And Winter trying a free kick. So, after this game, it will be Boroondara. They'll be staying here at the Veneto Club for a third week in a row, taking on the FC Bulleen Lions, who got a win this afternoon. So, not enough time left in this contest, but it will be Boroondara who take the 3 points away in a closely contested match between two sides. They're searching for their first 3 points this season. It is Gabrielle Holler goal that separates the two sides. Boroondara winning 1-0. And a really good effort from Alamein. Had chances themselves. Sydney Allen had a chance to level this game up from the penalty spot, but hitting the post. And then the follow-up effort didn't find its way into the back of the net, but a fantastic evening of football here at the Veneto Club. I've been Pure Frimpong. Thank you for joining me, and enjoy the rest of the NPL Victoria season.